Hello everyone, this is Marika, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about clearing your energy field. So as I talked about in my introduction, we all are energy and everything around us is energy. Our environments, the people we engage with, the trees that we walk past, our emotions, all of it is energy. And ideally, we want energy to move freely throughout the body and throughout our energy fields. But sometimes it can get stuck. Say you're out and about and you witness somebody fighting. And all of a sudden, maybe you start to feel a little angry or a little anxious, and your energy changes a little bit. Maybe it feels a little stuck. Maybe your gut all of a sudden feels a little funny. It's because your energy has been influenced by the energy of those people around you. So today I want to talk about 3 different ways that we can clear our energy. And so the reason we want to do this is we want to keep our energy systems our own energy. So we want to clear away any energy that's not ours, anything we picked up from environments, maybe a partner who is upset, or a child who's crying, or a friend we talked to on the phone that's stressed out. So we want to be able to stay clear in our own energy so that we can move forward in our lives effectively, and so that we can offer support to those people from a place of neutrality. So we're going to talk about clearing. And so there's kind of 2 things that we can clear. The first is you can have a specific thing you want to clear, say an emotion that you've picked up from somebody. Or it could be an actual blockage that you're feeling in your body. Maybe your shoulder's hurting you, or your back, or maybe your guts are feeling kind of funny and you're getting some digestive distress. All of these things we can clear, our worries, our stress. So the first one we're going to talk about is smudging. And I'm sure many of you guys have heard of smudging. There's lots of different things we can smudge with. Some of my favorites are tobacco. So this is Peruvian tobacco from the jungle that's been rolled. You can also have it loose. Tobacco is really good at clearing energy. It's good at clearing trauma. It's also protective, and it helps send our prayers and intentions out into the world. The second one I love to clear with is Palo Santo. It's the one I use most in clinic. It smells amazing. It is a tree from Central and South America. And as it's a tree, it's got a more grounding energy to it. So it clears, but it also really calms and grounds the energy. Another option is to use a spray, which some of you have. Any of the trees are really good at clearing. So cedar and pine, spruce, you can just grab some of their branches and use them to clear. If you have some essential oils, you can make a little spray up, which is some water and essential oils. And then some other things that people commonly clear with are sage, sweetgrass, and other herbs like rosemary. Oftentimes, a great many things can be used. So I'm going to show you how to do Palo Santo clearing. So I always start by acknowledging the Palo Santo and thanking it for its gifts, thanking it for its beautiful smell, for its ability to clear, for its grounding energy. And then I light it. It's often really easy if you have a candle there, and you can keep that candle lit. And if it goes out at all, if you're smudging a large area like your home, you can just keep on lighting it from the candle. So let that get nice and hot. I'm also going to use a pheasant wing. You can really use anything that's fan-like. Again, because this is an elemental, I like to acknowledge it as well and thank it for its beautiful feathers and its grounding energy. Pheasants being animals of the earth are grounding and nourishing as we would eat them. So then I asked them to help clear my energy field. And so I asked them to clear away anything that no longer serves me and that I don't need any longer, and anything that I've picked up from my environment that isn't mine. And then I begin at the top of my head and I just fan the smoke. And I breathe it in, really feeling all of my worries and fears and aches and pains and the things that aren't serving me float away. And I move all the way down the base of my feet. And then I do my back. You can always get someone else to help you. And you can do this with all the members of your family. You can do this around your house, your car, anywhere where the energy is feeling stuck or you need to clear it. So that is our first technique. When I'm all done, I say thank you again to the Palo Santo and to the pheasant. And the other two techniques I want to show you, we're going to stand up for us. So everybody stand up. And the first one is shaking. So they talk about this in Qigong, there's shaking Qigong. And there's lots of indigenous practices also that use shaking. During my shamanic training, we learned a Siberian one. And really this helps move the chi, gets it unblocked from the joints, the organs, and it just feels really good when you're done. It's quite energizing. So I usually like to begin my feet hip width apart and a slight bend of my knees, and I begin by just bouncing my ankle, kind of bopping on my heels. And then I bring it into my knees, and then my hips, and then up the back, chest, shoulders, elbows, and the wrists and the fingers, and the head. And then you can really just let it go. It's lots of fun if you do it where, out your front window where your neighbors can see you. Go fast and go slow. And you can whip it. Just feel that energy flowing out of you. Releasing it all. Oh, and then stop. Shut your eyes for a second. Oh, and feel all that energy, all that chi just pulsating through your body. It's all been cleared and it's flowing freely again. Oh, so good. And the last technique I want to show you is a super simple one. You don't need anything. You don't have to worry about anybody seeing you. You can do it when you're sitting in your car. You can do it sitting at your desk. You can do it outside. And that's to send your energy down to Mother Earth. So Mother Earth loves to compost stuff for us because energy is just energy. For her, it's not fear or anxiety or pain. She can transmute it and utilize it. So I like to shut my eyes and visualize roots growing down from the bottom of my feet, or if I'm sitting, from the bottom of my sacrum, letting then just grow down into the earth. All the way down to her center. And I thank her for her love and her support and her nourishment and all that she gives me. And then I offer her this energy that doesn't serve me anymore, that isn't mine. And as I breathe out, I imagine it going from the top of my head clearing down past my shoulders, my stomach, my hips, down my arms, down my legs, down my feet, till it's all gone. And then I thank Mother Earth from the bottom of my heart. The grandfather clock says that we're all done. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that you gathered something from this. Practice these exercises. Let me know what you think. Write some comments. Get in touch with me on social media or through my website, marikareedhall.com.